back and forth, right?
like
the serpent.
I'm listening to this. I'm actually visualizing what you're saying. It really could be a movie. Because I'm just something I can visualize the bad guy. I can visualize all this shit you're saying. I can visualize it. So please continue.
Oh yeah, I got pictures of that billionaire Godfather on the website also. And you know what? This guy, at minimum, he was considered a millionaire because he had a Chinese restaurant and a travel agency back in 2012. But when he was really a triad that owned all this shit, right? And the guy, since 2012, he closed that company, got rid of his website, changed his phone number, and changed his email. Dude, I completely bitched this guy down into the fucking dirt. It was the best ever. So, so I'm back there in 2011 anyway. I digress again. I'm like, okay, I got to get the money out of here, but I can't leave. You can't deposit the money unless you have a customs declaration, or the government's going to keep like 80% of it. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just take my fucking chances and see if I can get through the airport with this carry-on suitcase that weighs 120 pounds, full of $1.6 million RMB, which was around 360,000 US. And I go through security, and I'm like walking up to the gate, and I'm like, fuck, I think I made it, right? And these two cops come and tap me on the shoulder, and he's like, oh, you got to come have coffee with us. I'm like, fuck me. So I go to sit down and have coffee with him. He's like, you know, you can go to jail for 7 years. I'm like, for what, dude? He's like, you got all that money, you didn't claim it. I said, hey, bro. I said, when I came in here with this money, I said, I took a video of this money when I was sitting in your customs office. I have that video. I can show it to you. So if I didn't claim it on the way in, how do I have a video of me sitting in your customs office for 4 seconds showing the money, which I have that video on the website. And he's like, you could still go. I'm like, dude, okay, whatever. I said, how about I give you $1,000 US? And he's like, nope. And I don't know why I said 1,900, but I said 1,900 US. And he said, okay. So I had like about five.
You had 300,000.
I had 1.6 million Chinese RMB in 100s, which was $360,000 US.
That's what I'm saying. So,
in a suitcase. And I had about $5,000 cash.
You bribe him off with 1,900.
And he let me go, dude.
I'd have let that shit with $1,900. That's what you would have left with.
Yes, dude. They could have took it all. Well, no. I guess they could have took it all because I would have made a big stink out of it. And they're all of these local.
In the United States, they keep it all.
Yeah, in the United States, but they're really scared of the communist government there. So they're really well behaved. Like, I mean, you can't. There's no guns over there or anything. It's like if you get caught with a gun, like you go to jail for life. I think over in Vietnam. So and somehow, like that government was so brutal, they somehow got all of those guns that were there from the Vietnam War, and they got them somehow. And there's no guns to be found anywhere, supposedly. But it's so I go to Singapore, I deposit the money, and then I come back and I still had like 120,000 US. And they were smashing the bricks off my house. It was just fucking insane, man. And I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of here. But I was like, so my buddy